What's going on? It's Jay from Let's Talk Boxing. First off, hit that like button. If you've not already, subscribe for all the notifications and update on my new videos. More original content to come. So, first off, good morning. Good morning. Let's get right into it. So, we've not had an official fight announcement for Errol Spence Jr. versus Terrence Crawford. Now, if you watch my previous videos, you know who I think is going to win the fight. But what I find more interesting is that, we all know the fight is going to happen. But it's like, if you watch other podcasts such as the Porterway podcast, Roy Jones and so on and so forth, they've all been, discussing the fight. Now, all due respect to Roy Jones, all due respect to Sean Porter, great interview, great content, but I just feel as if they're saying the right things when it comes to, as Roy Jones saying, he doesn't care who wins the fight, but they clearly think that Terrence Crawford is a better fighter than Errol Spence, and I'm really trying to figure out how can they say that. I mean, yeah, they're fighters professionally, and they have their perspective on what a fight should look like. I mean, they've been in the ring, but as a fan watching it and what you can expect to happen, I can't see how anybody does not see Errol Spence jabbing Terrence Crawford in the southpaw stance, which Errol Spence is a southpaw. Terrence Crawford seems to think that he's a southpaw. So I really don't know how anybody can look at this fight and tell, oh, he's going to do all this, he's going to switch, and so on and so forth. No matter what he does, if he's fighting in the orthodox stance, Errol's going to punish him. If he gets in the southpaw stance with Errol is going to punish him. I don't understand what the big disconnect is. Now, if you watch the Porterway podcast, they asked Terrence Crawford, this particular interview I'm talking about, they asked him who he thought was going to win based off of him being somebody that's fought both of them. He fought Errol in 2019, before the accident, before all the other things that happened. Because they alluded to that, saying, we don't know how he's going to react after the accident. He's fought twice since the accident and recovery. And he had surgery on his eye. So I'm trying to figure out, what does that mean? Now, I understand this is Sean Porter's part. It's his podcast. Terrence seems to be his legitimate friend. So I'm listening to it, and it's like the same stuff that we as black people complain about from other races when it comes to sports. It's just like the black on black crime violence in these gang riddled neighborhoods and all this. I could get into a whole nother story about that. But at the end of the day, we talking about two brothers in the ring fighting, and nobody wants to tell the truth. They're not even giving Errol Spence a chance in the fight, and he's coming with 3/4 of the pie. We talking about money when it comes to Terrence Crawford, what he deserves. He deserves 25% if you ask me. I'm only doing simple math. And that's no disrespect to him. We got 4 titles they're fighting for. He has 1. So I saw a video saying it was a 65-35. He deserves what he's bringing to the table. Errol Spence has everything to lose. That's why I say he can't do nothing but win. This is Jay. Let's Talk Boxing. Hate, like, comment, subscribe. We on to the next one.